I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on the Spotlight Network, we're tackling one of parenting's most dreaded moments with humor, heart, and help from Brenda Watson, author of Puke in the Potty. And this clever and compassionate book offers a creative, child-friendly way to explain the unpleasant reality of vomiting, turning gag-worthy moments into teachable ones with relatable storytelling and clear guidance. It's a must-have for every parent, grandparent, and caregiver as well who are navigating early childhood challenges. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put her in the spotlight today, and we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. And be sure to download the Spotlight Network TV app streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Brenda, thank you so much for joining us here today on
Thank
Spotlight.
you. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. I got a feeling that this must have been inspired by a real life situation of puke in the potty. Tell us about the inspiration.
Yes, it was inspired by a live event that I was part of. It was during the pandemic, and I was at my sister's helping her care for her son who's on the spectrum of autism,
Mhm.
and couldn't tell us he wasn't feeling good. But it came out of nowhere. I mean, it was
Mm.
just everywhere. Every parent, I think, has experienced that. And at first, I was laughing at my sister because how she was reacting to it. But then when everything ended, we were left with, the brand new couch had it on it and the
Mm.
carpet and him. And so we went out and got a carpet upholstery cleaner and brought that back. And obviously we cleaned him up first, but 3 hours later, I was exhausted. And I
I'm
looked at my
sure.
sister, Carrie, and said, someone needs to write a book to teach kids to puke in the potty. And I had an epiphany like later on that night. I'm like, you're a songwriter, Brenda. You love to rhyme. Why don't you do it? So I started, and here we are. So
So
I'm
you're a
just hoping.
songwriter in addition to being an author?
Yes, I've been singing since I think my solo was in kindergarten. My parents said I didn't say anything about it in advance, and I stepped right up to the microphone and sang the second verse to Away in the Manger.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so
Sounds
it's
great.
always been a part of my life. Church, high school, choirs, things like that. I did a demo, but it didn't. I don't think I was ready to take it there at that time.
Right.
So I often tell people it's exhausting being good at so many things, you
Right.
know. So I have to
Exactly. You got to
figure out where
choose
my
among your
niche is.
talents.
Yes. Hmm.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, that's wonderful. So if Puke in the Potty were to become a children's cartoon, an educational cartoon, an entertaining cartoon, you could probably even write the score for it, right?
I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but you never know what can happen. I leave
Puke
all
in the
those options
potty.
open.
Yeah,
Yes. Hmm.
exactly.
Yep.
I'll help you with the lyrics there a little bit. That's great. Why do you think it's important to talk about vomiting and so forth in a kid-friendly way?
Oh, I mean, especially watching Colton go through it for the first time,
Hmm.
it shakes them up a bit. They
Yeah,
don't realize what's going on, why it happened, how to stop it.
right.
So I was particularly intrigued when I first got the call from Spotlight
Mhm.
to be on this. They said one of your questions was, is there a sequel to this?
Yep.
And so I have been working on that because there's warning signs that happen,
Yeah.
beforehand that give you that time to get where you're going. Even I have not made it every time.
Right. When you're making
So,
that mad dash to the
yes,
porcelain god to you have to move very, very
right.
quickly sometimes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's unpleasant, that's for sure. So what was it like writing it? Did you have a good time writing it? Who's the
Oh, I
first
had a
person you showed
blast.
it to? Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
I had a blast writing it. I I did uh I have a really close family. So
Hmm.
my family was the first one to know. And I think my sister Carrie, the same one, Colton's mom, went home and read. I had just sent basically the written part of the book. The illustrations hadn't been done yet. And when she was done, they said, "Who wrote that book?" And she
Hmm.
said, "Well," and then she told me it was me. So I have a great support system. I have
Yeah.
three sisters. We all get along. We don't fight. We used to fight back in high school.
Hmm.
Boys, makeup, clothes, all those things. But now we're great and we're close with each other and we're always there. So it's great to have
Wonderful,
that.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the illustrations. How did you get those done?
Well, another Carrie reference. Being a stylist, I asked her if she had any clients that did artwork. And
Hmm.
the first person that came to mind, I reached out to Sarah, and she did an amazing job. Because I had originally gone to a website just to get art off the internet,
Hmm.
that they said was arbitration free. I just
Hmm.
didn't see that part down at the end where it said unless you want to reproduce it. Yes. So I couldn't use that, but she did a great job. She did it in 6 weeks. So I
Wow.
was so proud of her for putting that together for me. I did the front cover, which I
Mhm.
am proud of. I'm not quite the artiste, but
Mhm.
having the toilet on the front, and it took a while to come up with
Yeah.
all those covers on
Well,
the background, but it worked out.
wonderful, wonderful. I think it did work out because it's great. You're here today talking about it, so it
I
obviously
am.
caught our eye. That's wonderful. Did you have to balance humor and education in it? Tell us a little bit about the challenges in writing the book.
Um, well, I wanted kids to be able to relate with it. And I think my favorite page, though, is shoot for any toilet, basket, or bin. Just get something for it to go in. So that is by far my favorite page. But I wanted it to be relatable, with kids saying, that everybody gets the flu. Everybody has this happen to them.
Yeah.
And you just have to be prepared and know what to do with it. I am proud to say, though, that once the book was, in book format, Colton got sick. We read it to him twice, and he's got the bucket every single
All
time.
right.
So it
All
does
right.
work.
Okay, that's good. There's proof is in the puke. That's they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wondered, I had to ask myself, like, do you want to be famous for this? And I
Yeah.
thought, you know what? If this is where I start, that's okay with me.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. How do you see this book being used perhaps in schools, daycare centers, or maybe even doctors' offices?
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
My dad recently worked at the local library, and when I got
Hmm.
my copies of the book, he took a hardcover book down to the library, and they took it into inventory, and it's been checked out ever since. It's not
Wow,
there. So
that's
yeah,
great. That's really good. That's got to be a
yep,
proud moment. Have you
it
had a
is.
chance to read it at any classes or any kids or any schools or anything like that?
Not yet, but I am working with the local libraries where my dad lives to set
Mhm.
up a reading at the four libraries there. Um, and then I would love to go to my nephew's school, Colton, and do that. Last year I didn't catch them in time to do it before the end of the school year, but maybe this year. But I'll accept
Gotcha.
any invitations that are coming.
That's good.
Um,
That's
yeah,
good. Yeah, I think you should. And the favorite quote again is any bucket, basket, or bin, just find a
shoot.
container to have it.
Yeah, shoot for any toilet, basket, or bin. Just get something for it to go in.
There
Yes.
we go. Okay, those are words to live by, no doubt.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. So have people started calling you the puke lady or anything like that?
I haven't gotten that yet, but I'm looking forward to that.
That's
Yeah.
great. And so your follow-up book is going to be mostly on symptoms, like how do you know you're getting sick to your stomach and how you can be a little proactive in getting to that toilet bucket or
Yeah.
bin? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I did 1 second here. I did
Sure.
write one line that I thought I should share if I have it with me for the new one. Oh, I don't think I do. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I was working
Well,
on it last night, but I thought it was cute. So yes, I'm hoping to get this completed by summer is my goal.
okay. All right.
Including illustrations, things like that. So
Do
we'll
you have
see
a
how it goes.
do you have a working title for it yet?
Actually, I was thinking puke in the potty too, but
Okay.
TOO, because there's still some more information to talk about on how
Okay.
to prepare for the preventative. Yes.
Sounds good. I wish I had known this when I was in college. It would have helped on those nights of having benders, no doubt.
Yes,
Okay, but
I
it's
bet
there now, and it's
it
a
is.
wonderful book. It's a great read.
Thank
It's
you.
very clever. It's very fun, and it'll teach your kids about an important topic in a very humorous way and help them
Hmm.
get some important points. The name of the book is Puke in the Potty.
Puke
It
in the
is a
potty.
clever and compassionate book. It offers a creative, child-friendly way to explain the unpleasant reality of vomiting, turning gag-worthy moments into teachable
Yes.
moments. With
Hmm.
relatable storytelling and clear guidance, it's a must-have for every parent, grandparent, and caregiver who are navigating those early childhood challenges. Brenda, thank you so much for joining us here today
Thank you.
on Spotlight. Thank you so much. To the folks
Been
at
a
home,
pleasure.
I'm Logan Crawford. I'm thanking you for your time. This time, until next time on Spotlight.